The Maxwelltown High School Cluster Hub is utilised by the high school and the 6 primaries that are associated to the high school.
When Sport Scotland came out with the whole idea about this Community Sport Hub programme, I was working as an active schools coordinator in the cluster, and I really appreciated that there was fantastic sports facilities here at the school which perhaps were not really being utilised fully. And I was also really conscious in the town that I knew there were clubs that really needed access to indoor facilities.
The whole idea within our community, which is a community where we're really looking to raise attainment, achievement, participation, was high on our agenda, and I could see that we could do that through the hub. We have a facility here, or a school here, with fantastic facilities, and once we gave people the opportunity to come and use them, very quickly the facilities were used to capacity.
I think certainly the hub's been a huge benefit in the fact that since it started in September 2011, we had 2 clubs which roughly equated to 30 participants per week. And now in May 2013 we're up to 12 clubs, which is an average of 400 participants per week. I think the pupils have gained from having the hub here because it means that they haven't had to travel into Dumfries. It's also meant that they've received more taster sessions within school, which has encouraged them to come up here and join a club. So from an active schools point of view, the hub has made a huge difference to us because we are now working with 8 clubs, whereas previously I was only working with a couple of clubs, so it's made a huge difference that we can access different clubs and point children in the right direction.
The clubs are able to work together because we meet fairly regularly, and the meetings are always very focused, but we look at the opportunities for the clubs to be able to share the things that they're doing.
By joining the hub, we've benefited from having our own training facility for the girls. The good thing is having our pitches under lights for the girls to actually train, so we can have night games with under lights, and we've got training facilities as well. It's a great community to be part of, and it's like a family really. We're all joined together and we all try and help each other out, so I think the kids are benefiting from that as well.
The Rugby Development Officer from Dumfries Saints, he contacts me now and again to come and help him coaching rugby with girls in primary schools. So it's not just here that I get opportunities, it's other places as well. It's attracted more boys from the surrounding schools because the cluster schools, who the schools who feed into this school, are all notified of what's on here. So loads of boys have become interested in it. Having the club at the hub here, it's attracted a wide range of people because there's people that come to say rugby or football and they've got a leaflet and it said gymnastics in it, and they've come along here as well to try it out.
We had the support in the back end, so if we needed help getting players' tops to go away to games, they were straight on it. The fact that there's other clubs running here as well, some of the gymnastics people might come into the rugby club and vice versa, so there's always, if they don't like one of the sports, they can move round. Sports hub here, the support is brilliant, and having a backing of other clubs as well to make it one big sports hub. It's quite well known, it goes round the schools, it's right round Dumfries and Galloway. Us being part of the hub is just having a really nice area, it's a really safe environment for the girls. So just recently got a grant for some money to help towards the girls, which Sue Brodie actually helped us out with.
The support from Sport Scotland has been excellent, but actually it's not just about the money, it's much more than that. It's the being able to share practice, being able to gain knowledge from all the other projects across the country. The club sports structure is absolutely vital to our sports across the nation, and this is where it all begins, this is where it happens.
There are many examples of young people and adults who are now involved in the club in one way or another, as participants, as coaches, as bus drivers. All of these things are really important, so yes, there has definitely been an increase in participation.
For me, the Community Sport Hub programme is one of the best programmes that I've ever been involved in professionally, because I can see that it is definitely long term. It gives a fantastic forum for clubs to be able to get together locally and for them to be able to work out together what their needs are, and to have the empowerment to then be able to address those needs. So I think this Community Sport Hub programme, this Sport Hub in particular probably, will have a long-term future which is very healthy.
I was so excited about the impact that the Sports Hub has had in our school and in our community that I went to head teachers meeting and I said, look, you're going to have this opportunity to be involved in a sports hub, take it, because the impact it will have in your young people, in your school and in your community is huge.